What is up, guys? Welcome to the video. Today is April 17th and we are heading off to work right now. It's about 7 in the morning. Just finished up doing cardio, get myself sorted for the day. Today we are just about 10.2 weeks out. We're 10 weeks out from a bodybuilding show while we get ready to compete in June. We're getting ready to compete in June and I'm excited, man. But right now we have a lot going on with work and with business and all the things that I'm doing. Just launched school.com, doing the Savage in a Suit community, bringing out all the people that are like me, who are fitness oriented people, who want to succeed in life, who want to succeed in business, who overall want to be better. And so we just opened up the school platform and I'm excited about it because the community is growing fast and I already got a lot of people excited about it. And we're going to be doing our first Zoom call on April 30th, doing a Savage session where we're going to get everybody in there and talk about everything that we're doing in finance and fitness and the economy and business and idea share. And I'm going to be bringing on pretty much every single guest you could think of from every industry possible, trying to bring subject matter experts. So I'm excited about it. But we are about to head into work. See behind me, we got the ferry and we're about to head in and go do a full day. We got a busy day, but it's a compressed day. So I say I have a full day, but that also means that at about 2 o'clock I have this event over at Gotham Gym, which is a boxing gym down in the West Village in New York City. So we're gonna go down to Gotham and participate in their wellness event. I'm very excited for it. One of the things that I really like to do is just connect with business owners and people in the wellness space and the fitness space. So it's gonna be a fun event, good networking event, good time. So I'm gonna bring you guys over there in a little bit. We're gonna head into the city right now, hop on this ferry, hopefully don't get cut off here. Everybody gets always embarrassed of themselves when they're trying to film in public, but I'm walking around with this little Osmo pocket gimbal, and the guys who work the ferry, I mean, I see them every morning, they're like, yo, that's pretty cool, what is that? And like, they're like, wow, that's amazing. How much was it? And they're like, that's not bad, you get a lot for that. And I'm like, you know, it's pretty funny when you talk to a random person who doesn't know you, doesn't have a reason to like you, and then all of a sudden they're just like, you know, they're rocking with you. You realize you don't have to be at all embarrassed about the shit you do in public. If you do it with purpose, right? You do it with confidence. It's just so funny. Everybody's so afraid to be themselves. Everybody's so afraid to, you know, film themselves in public or go out on a limb and do things that are out of the norm. And then you realize it's really not that scary, and mostly strangers are going to support you a lot better than people in your normal life. So take it with a grain of salt. Anybody who says anything bad about you don't really matter, because there are going to be people who don't even know you, who don't even have a reason to like you, who are just going to be like, oh, it's pretty cool, and that's supportive, and you just keep doing what you're doing, and good things come from it. All right, guys, we are off the ferry bus. We are heading over to the office. Something that's really apparent to me is how long it takes for relationships to come to fruition, right? And how often you need to drip on them. And you don't need to pester people, but it really takes like a frequency of, you know, pretty much every month, reminding people that you're thinking of them, bringing them ideas, being thoughtful about your positioning with them, and, you know, trying to build authentic relationships. At the end of the day, people only want to work with people they like, right? When I talk to people about, you know, interviewing for jobs and hiring in general, you don't need to go in super stiff. You don't need to be, you know, what you think they want you to be. You need to be an authentic version of yourself, because at the end of the day, they want to hire people they like. They want to hire people they trust to do the job right, and they want to hire people they can rely on. And when you have a business such as mine, people know that I'm going to work my tail off. People know that I am constantly working to know what's going on in the market, to understand what's changing, and to bring new ideas, and to be dynamic. And I think that's a lot of the draw of a lot of people who are in this industry that people forget, is you need to remind people that you're constantly trying to adjust, you're constantly trying to optimize. And in my industry, if you're not adjusting and changing your thought process and being receptive to new ways of thought and new tactics, then you're not going to last in this business, that's for sure. And as a young guy, it takes a long time for a lot of these relationships to come to fruition. But what I've really found most effective in building my career fast and early on is being reliable, being authentic, building a personal brand, developing relationships, showing people exactly who I am and the reasons why I do the things I do, and really what my motivating factors are. Former college athlete, constantly trying to compete in everything that I do. People resonate with that. And those who don't, I don't want to work with, right? And so, you know, I've been at the same firm for 6 years. I show that I am reliable, I'm relatable, and that I'm going nowhere, baby. I'm here to work. And the goal for me is to continue to build and compound everything I'm building on. So, you know, the fact that I have a school.com on the side and I have a team behind me, it gives me actually a little bit of a different approach to this business. And what I'm trying to do is I'm just trying to make impact, right? At a high level, at a lower level, at least just trying to help people learn what it is that I do and how I can help them to learn more about how they can improve upon their own strategies in life, you know, to optimize their growth. And so, you know, it's been fun. The last few months have really been exciting, and there's a lot of really cool opportunities for me. And I think a lot of that just has to do with being positive as well, right? Like, having an optimistic mindset is truly the most important thing in being successful. If you're not optimistic about the direction you're going, well, listen, man, you better change directions, or you better get your head on straight, because otherwise things are not going to go well for you. But in a world right now where people are not very optimistic about markets, about the economy, and about tariffs and interest rates, and where trade is going to go, you know, these trade tensions have really thrown people into a situation where they feel super uneasy about the job market, about inflation, and generally that makes people feel uneasy, right? They're wary. But beyond that, you need to be optimistic about life. You need to be optimistic about the path forward in the long term. You need to be optimistic about your own personal growth. Are you developing the things that you need to develop? Are you developing the skills that you need to move to that next step, right? And so, you know, are you doing long-term investment? Are you investing back into yourself? Are you investing back into your business? Are you investing back into your investment portfolio? All of those things, right? So that's a lot of yap. And I'm doing a lot of walking. And I'm getting a lot of steps today. It's gonna expedite that fat loss, that daily activity, that neat. Ain't that neat, baby? Anyway, markets are actually positive right now, even though yesterday was a messy day. Dow down 700 points, NASDAQ took a huge spill, and hopefully we have a nice little bounce back today, and we can make some smart adjustments and keep making money, baby. I'll see you guys after I have a nice little 6-hour sprint in the office. All right, heading over to Gotham Gym for this wellness event, and I just cracked open Celsius. I got the retro vibe flavor. It's a sherbet slushy. Never tried this one. This is literally the first sip, first reaction. Hold on. You know what? 7.9. 7.9. And I think because the Rain Rainbow Sherbet was one of my favorites, and it's now more reminiscent in my head of that, so it might be getting a bias, as well as being a Celsius, which I just prefer. So 7.9 for the retro vibe. But yeah, heading over to the event, and I am not planning on participating physically at all during this, because right now during prep, I'm just trying to limit doing anything that could potentially detract from my training or hurt me. And I don't know what this event is going to be like. I don't know what kind of workout they're going to do. I don't know if they're going to be boxing or what, but I'm just not trying to get hurt. I am going in a suit, but I'm probably going to end up changing. I think they have a change of clothes. It's sponsored by a bunch of different sponsors, so I think they have a bunch of stuff from Reebok. So I'm probably going to, you know, get some clothes, probably put on a shirt and shorts, and be able to at least be comfortable during the event. Although, what's more comfortable than a suit, man? Especially when it's made by proper cloth. I can't complain. So, kind of hoping to just stay on this thing. Anyway, I head over there. I have to take a train, take the subway, get down to the West Village, which is definitely my favorite part of the city. So I'm kind of excited. We are in the West Village right now, and I'm about to get over to Gotham Gym, go to this event, see what it's all about, see what kind of crazy workout they're getting into that I'm going to sit here and watch. I gotta tell you right now though, I gotta use the bathroom real bad. I gotta pee, man. It's been like an hour since I left the office. Sometimes when you're taking the subway and there's a stall, there's a delay, you can't control that. When you're chugging a gallon of water in the morning, I mean, it's like 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and I'm a gallon of water down. Now, I've been at a desk most of the day, so it's not like I've been moving around and sweating. So, ooh, definitely gotta get there and get settled, because man's bladder's about to burst.
No friends in the industry, my brothers been my brothers name. Oh, no friends in the industry, I had to draw the line between my brothers and my enemies like that. See you.
It's not funny. I'm not even participating in the workout, but I'm already exhausted. Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
Be a little, where we at? Be a little liquid death.
Muscular. It's like
Kind of buttered me up a little bit.
ready
Yeah.
and relax and deep breath.
I didn't feel it. You did it? Alright, cool.
Done.
Alright, so what does a B12 shot do?
Energy. It helps with energy recovery. Immunity a little bit. So
Okay.
Yeah.
Sweet. I like energy. I'm like the energy drink guy here.
You drink energy drink?
Yeah, I'm like
Good.
known for the energy drink.
So all of those things, like glutathione plus workouts, B12,
Yeah.
becomes going to give energy and recovery.
Cool. Yeah, have you ever explored like NAD?
Yes, all the time. We do actually at the office.
Alright, cool. I do NAD twice a week.
Amazing.
Yeah,
Shots or
I do the shots. Yeah.
Yeah, we do the shots.
The sub Q. Alright, cool. Where's your place?
Nomad and Upper East Side.
Awesome. Alright, so if you need a place in the city,
Nomad Air Aesthetics in Nomad and Upper East Side.
perfect. Awesome. Appreciate it. Love it.
It's him holding it.
That's great. Alright, come here.
I got some water.
So, Tori invited me to the gym.
Hey,
Check out the event. This event was dope.
thank you.
So I want you to like kind of tell people like about Gotham gyms. I know there's one here, there's one in Miami, but like what's special about this one?
Yeah, so what's special about this location is this is the home of all of our trainers. We have fighters here, we have actors here, we have everything that you could possibly think about going on. Everybody is currently like a professional fighter, a really great trainer. We offer classes, personal training sessions. We also work as an open gym. Not only do we have location in Miami, but we also have one out in Bridgehampton. All of our trainers are all of our trainers are equipped to deal with whatever you want, however you want to do it. You want to run around and scream for 3 hours, we got you. You
I like
want
that.
to lift like a fucking monster, we got you.
Lou, bleep that real quick.
Oops, sorry. That's very much the Gotham brand. Like, you can come and be as crazy as you want here. And
This ain't Crunch. This is not a Planet Fitness. If you want to get a real workout in, you're gonna come here. I had a lot of FOMO watching them work out. Like honestly, I was kind of pissed, but it's okay. I'm gonna get the next one in.
exactly. May 10th with Reebok and Shake Shack. It's going to be a whole 1.5 mile run set up by our trainers. Stations all the way down to Battery Park. We got a whole bunch of brands coming on in, and Dan's going to be running with us.
I better get that invite.
Hell yeah. Of
Love
course.
that. Cool. Thank you.
Thank you.
I just left the event, and one of the coolest things I think about fitness is that like people who are like-minded, who come from a bunch of different styles of life, walks of life, what have you, they all kind of come together in this community environment, right? And very few and far between, to be honest with you, do you find in New York City that a gym has that good of a community? That was pretty dope, man. I'm excited. And the cool thing I didn't realize about Gotham is that it's been there for 13 years. And just a couple years ago, they opened up a Miami location. So they're growing. They have a good community. The boxing community is definitely tight-knit, and those people love it. And I think that's the coolest thing. It's really cool for me to participate, even though I didn't do the workout. I'm definitely going back for a workout, but it was a cool way to break up the week, do something a little different. Now we got to go back, get a training session in, so I'll catch you guys back in Jersey.
was rough on me almost every day. He was rough on the offensive line because really, if you have an offensive line that's okay, then you're going to be as okay. And, you know, then the whole thing about what made him a great leader, there's so many things. He knew how to manage people. He knew that he could yell at you as much as he wanted and it wouldn't bother you. Clock, and the door swings open, big noise, and I'm in the middle of the locker room. I look over and it's Lawrence. He walks in and he stands there like this.
All right, so we just wrapped up on at a client event where we got to listen to Phil Simms speak. If you don't know who Phil Simms are, you don't watch football. But this is some of the cool things that I get to do during a work week that sometimes interfere with my training schedule, but it was a rest day today. And, you know, I want to show you guys a bit of variety of my training and basically what my routine looks like. But, you know, it's like little things that pop up like this that make the job like a lot of fun. And, you know, just spending time with people, listening to cool, inspiring people who did cool shit. And that's all I'm trying to do, just do cool shit. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you haven't already, please subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Like the video, like it now.